It is a great pleasure to have you here in Kruševo. And thank you every one of you that arrived here in Kruševo for this amazing cause. As you know, the International Youth Conference is a unique place where when the young people, the active youth leaders all around the region, as you currently, are gathering here in Kruševo to discuss and to promote, to share their ideas and to promote the European values, and basically to connect with each other, with the decision makers, with the eminent guest speakers all around the region. And with that cause, we started back in 2003, where also young people as you gathered here in Kruševo for the first time in order to create a platform for promotion of the European values and for the European future of this region. Which reminds me, how old were you when you were back in 2003?
Well, I'm born 2002, so I'm guessing that I had like 1 year or something.
Only 1 year. I was 3 actually. I was born 2000. So what we were doing back in that time?
Well, I'm not sure, but I know for sure that here the people have been discussing about the European future and the European values and the future of this region, while we were, well, let's see what we were doing. Yeah, we were so little.
Yeah, so we were this age back in 2003. And now we are here on the 20th edition of the conference.
Yes, well, now after 20 years or after 19 editions of this conference, I can say with 100% certainty that us, the young people from this region, have provided one solid and one open platform where all the young people from this region can come and network with the other young people, but also, what is more important, to network with the decision makers who are making some decisions that are shaping our future. That is why we have invited tonight with us a few of those decision makers who have shown big respect and big contribute to this conference, and have had a great impact towards the dynamic of this conference.
For tonight, I am having a really great pleasure, but also a really hard task, to invite the first speaker, because as you know, I'm a young person from Prilep, from North Macedonia, young person from the Western Balkan, young person from the Southeastern Europe, and also I'm part of the junior generation of Youth Alliance Kruševo. And for me, as a young person, as I mentioned, it is great honor to work with such kind of person who started this conference back in time. And when currently he's, I would say, an inspiration for me when I'm looking forward in order to become a successful leader as himself in the future. And I would also like to use this opportunity to thank you for starting this kind of, for creating this platform, and for starting to giving these opportunities to the young people to gather together and to exchange their ideas, their visions, etc. And once again, my enormous and great pleasure to invite Mr. Metodije Stojčevski, who is the Executive Director of Youth Alliance Kruševo. The floor is yours. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Andrej. Thank you for the beautiful words. But this conference is not only my product. It is a product of the lot of colleagues which are active, which was active in the past and still active in Youth Alliance Kruševo. I'm only the member of the team as you. Good evening to everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, dear Ambassador Holstein, I would like, from my name and in the name of Youth Alliance Kruševo, to welcome you on the 20th edition of the International Youth Conference, European Values for the Future of Southeastern European Countries, and to welcome you in Kruševo, my hometown, I can still say. We start with other colleagues this idea long time ago, in 2003, during the celebration of Ilinden Rebellion. And our idea was to present something different that state celebration of the Khrushchev Republic and Ilinden Rebellion. Khrushchev is recognized about the Ilinden Rebellion, one attempt of the people of Khrushchev for freedom in 1903 during the Ottoman Empire. In that time, they create a republic here in Khrushchev. That was the first republic on the Balkan. And our idea was to, based on that, how to say, historical, on that historic happen, to present a new modern wave and a new democratic wave in our society, and to ask the authorities to organize different celebration than in previous, and to organize something for the young people, and to organize one international conference on which we will invite young people from all over the Balkany, and to send message for European future of the Southeastern European young people. It was in the time after the Thessaloniki summit when the European Union sent a clear message to the Southeastern European countries: you are a part of our family and we expecting you to join us in the future. And still, we as North Macedonia still waiting in the front of the door of European Union, unfortunately. But other countries in the region, let's say Slovenia, Bulgaria, Croatia, Romania, became a European Union member, full member states. We start this initiative immediately after the Yugoslavian wars, when people were very divided, but our idea was to send a message that we are here on the Balkany. Everything is not a question of the politics, it is a question of the geography. We are next to each other and we should cooperate. Let's start with the young people, with the new generation, and create an atmosphere of mutual understanding, tolerance, and bring the basic European values closer to the young people from Southeastern European countries. Create a Europeans here on the Balkany, not Europeans by documents, by passport, but Europeans by mentality. And prepare young people to join the club after a few years. And our idea was to talk about the European values, not to talk about the European Union as a political or economical structure. We start on the very beginning with a huge conference with 150 participants, but with full of positive energy, which encourage us to continue in the next years to organize this event. My colleagues in the next days will say how many participants, I mean more than 1,000 different participants passed through this event, and how many speakers and everything. And we are still with the same energy how was we on the very beginning. We are still dedicated on this event, because this event is the only one after the Albach Forum, which is happen every year here on the Balkan. We as a organization, Youth Alliance, as an organization which are working on national level, we are not some huge organization, but we try to be very impactful organization, not only in North Macedonia, but also in the region, and to provide different platforms to connect the people together. This event is our flagship activity, and which is our ID card. From the very beginning, this conference is supported by the government of the Federal Republic of Germany and German embassy in Skopje. And I would like to say thanks to the ambassador of Federal Republic of Germany in Skopje for the support in the last year, for believing in us, and I hope we succeed your expectations in the last years. And also, I would like to say thanks to my team, firstly to Biljana, to Anelia, to Andrei, to Nina, to Sarah, for working hard to prepare in the preparation of this conference. And I would like to say thanks to the many people which passed through this to pass through the organization of this event. But maybe I became a little bit older and I am extensive as other old people. Okay, I will stop now, and I would like to invite Ambassador of the Federal Republic of Germany, Ms. Anke Holstein, to take the floor.
Yes. Thank you very much, Metodia. Dear participants, dear YAC team, it is a real pleasure being here, and first and foremost, congratulations to the 20th birthday of this wonderful event. And in fact, it's not about our expectations as an embassy, it's about our conviction, our belief that young people can only get the future they create themselves. So if they do not become active, they get something other ones want for them. But if you want to have what you want, you have to do it yourself. And this is, I think, what you have been very successful over the last 20 years. In fact, when we were chatting before the start of the event, I looked again at the slogan, European Values for the Future of Southeast European Countries, and I thought, in a way, this is me. Because I have spent all my professional career working either on the region or in the region or on European affairs, or sometimes even both in parallel. I've spent 3 years in Bosnia right after the end of the war. Even before I went for the first time to Bosnia, I went to Mostar back in 1996. And this is someone who grew up in peace like me, when you see this for the first time, you never forget. This shapes you forever. After those 3 years in Bosnia, the next experience in the region was Slovenia from 2003 to 2007. And then lately Albania from 2014 to 2018. And since 2 years, I'm very happy to be back home in this region. And the time in between, I was either in Berlin or in Brussels. I have in fact worked a lot on European affairs. I was part of the I was a member of the team which set up the European External Action Service, the diplomatic service of the European Union. And I remember that I was very proud back in 2012 when the European Union got the Nobel Peace Prize. Nowadays, I would honestly put a question mark because we have disqualified in our reaction towards the annexation of Ukraine back in of Crimea in 2014. We should have reacted. At that time, we had the chance to prevent what is happening now. What did I plan to say? Let me have a look. That I don't leave out the things I really wanted to say. Yeah, the new context. The last 2 years, we had a completely different context. Now, the entire world context has changed. Something is happening what we all thought would never happen again, war in the middle of Europe. I still have difficulties with the idea that every minute we are speaking, we are living, we are breathing, people in Ukraine are dying for our freedom and for our values. And we are trying to help. We are trying to help with weapons. We are trying to help with moral support. We are accepting the refugees. but this is not enough. We can only hope that things will develop into the right direction and that very soon we will have peace in Europe again. The other completely changed context is that now, eventually, after such a long time, on the very painful approach of North Macedonia towards the European Union, eventually a new phase has been reached. If you had asked me when I arrived here, when we would open the accession talks with North Macedonia, I would have made any bet that this will happen during the German presidency of the European Union. I had no doubt. Then things evolved differently, you know it. We didn't manage to convince Bulgaria to give in, neither did Slovenia or Portugal. The French managed in the end with their so-called compromise proposal. I know that it's painful, but honestly, it was absolutely necessary to accept it. It would have been a big mistake to allow Albania to move forward alone and keeping only North Macedonia out of the process. We would have lost any leverage on Bulgaria, and North Macedonia would have been stuck for long. Now you are moving together jointly, and the screening process, I know that people pretend that the process has not really started, but it has. When you look at what is happening in Brussels, the screening is exactly the same for North Macedonia and Albania. There is absolutely no difference. The only difference is that North Macedonia will have to change the constitution in time to open the first cluster. But as the screening takes usually something between 14, 16 months, there's enough time to be ready once the screening is over. And I hope that there are enough convinced Europeans in the ranks of the members of the Parliament of North Macedonia that the majority to change the constitution will be there. We will do our part to convince them that this is the way to choose, not in their own interest, but in the interest of the country. This is what counts. On the German side, we are doing everything what we can do to support you on that path. This year, I had already plenty of visitors coming, having talks here, supporting. We are about to revitalize the Berlin process. First event took already place last week, the Digital Summit in Kosovo. There will be a meeting of the Ministers of Interior, the Ministers of Economy and Energy will meet, the foreign ministers, and there will be the summit on 3rd of November, and of course with the civil society segment as well. Our ambition is to move forward on the common regional market. We are aware that the Open Balkans are an initiative that is coming from the region and therefore popular in the region, a baby of the region, but we believe it needs to be inclusive, and therefore we would prefer embracing it by the Berlin process and ending up in a real common regional market, including all 6 countries. When I remember the past of the Berlin process, it started in 2014, right at the time when I started my posting in Tirana. And it was a real game changer. Some might have forgotten over the time. In 2014, for the first Berlin process meeting, Serbia and Kosovo sat for the first time jointly at one table, each with their flag. This had never happened before. And I remember there was a historic boat cruise on the river Spree, bringing together Vucic. It was already Vucic, of course, who else? Kosovo side, I forgot who it was. Taci maybe, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, and Rajko is one of the most successful results of the Berlin process, and we hope it will remain as successful as it has been in the past. Yeah. Today is the last day of September. On Monday is a very important day for my country. We will celebrate 33 years of German unity. Let me just share with you that for me personally, this is something very important. because I'm born in Eastern Germany, I grew up in Eastern Germany, I know what transition is, and therefore I know very well what you are all going through in your countries in transition. Greece not, you are a stable country, so. But others who are coming from the region, I know what you are going through. And without the breaking down of the wall, I would never ever have joined the diplomatic service, and I would not sit here today. So for me, this German unity means really a lot. And now in the context of Russia's aggressive war in Ukraine, I keep wondering why so many Eastern Germans are supportive and thinking that somehow the United States are to blame or the West is to blame. Very weird opinions. And I'm wondering if this might be a lack of education in democracy. This is maybe something for you to discuss. I do not understand it because we have seen the impact of Russia in Eastern Germany. We know what it is. Maybe people have forgotten, I don't know. For me this remains a mystery. This I have already said. Yeah, to make it short and not to take more time, I truly believe there's no better project for Europe than the European Union. During my, in total, 8.5 years I served in Brussels, I had sometimes difficult times seeing that due to the principle of unanimity, the smallest common denominator that has quite often to be found for unanimity is sometimes painfully small, and you would really wish for other things. I'm very glad that I have now a minister and a chancellor who both raised their voice for getting away from the principle of unanimity. I think in order to move forward, especially in foreign politics, this is absolutely necessary. But so far we have to live with it, and we have to live with this sometimes very painful smallest common denominator. But nevertheless, the great principle of the European Union is the one that is valid for this region as well: unity in diversity. One day all the countries of the region will definitely be under the roof of the European Union. I'm 100% sure of that. And for the European Union itself, my favorite quote is one of Barack Obama, and by this I will end. My favorite partner is the European Union, if united. Thank you.
Madam Ambassador, thank you very much for your great remarks. For us, I mean, as a young person, but I believe like everyone in this room, it gives us a hope when someone of your excellency is here with us and it's giving us the support, and it gives us the courage to continue to work and to work for the better region and to work for European future of the region. Thank you very much once again. Now we will move a bit digital. So we have the next is Professor Dr. Tanja Miščević, which is Deputy Secretary General of Regional Cooperation Council, which I would like also to use this opportunity to express my gratitude for your support regarding the conference and for everything that you are doing for the young people of this region. Professor Dr. Tanja Miščević, the floor is yours. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, just a second. There are some technical issues and we can't hear you. Just a second. I apologize truly. Okay, can you continue now? We still can't hear you. I apologize. We'll wait a couple of minutes. I'm sure that the participants will understand this because it's normal to have this kind of issues on hybrid conference. But okay, I will invite Professor Dr. Tanya again to try.
Is it possible for you to hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Hear you now.
Great, thank you very much. And so sorry because of that. I was saying that I am sorry that I am not with you there in Kruševo to celebrate together, but I am also happy to share good thoughts and best regards from Sarajevo. A nice town entering autumn. But let me first start with greeting Mr. Stojčevski, the Excellency Ambassador Holstein, all of you, especially youth, young people, students, dear young friends. It is actually important moment for not only you, but also all of us. This is a very rare occasion that we have in the region to see a conference which is always targeting something that we are very rich of, and this is people, and especially young people. That is why we at the RCC, Regional Cooperation Council, very often and very warmly bring and give support to the efforts of not so many of people, but those people, as Ambassador said, which have great vision. Vision to celebrate power of young people in our region, not only in the Balkans, but also in Southeast Europe, bringing them together and creating something which we would like to see as a positive environment in which they feel safe to express their concern and needs, but also to share the ideas and find the solutions. For this, I am grateful to Metodia, Biljana, and Anelia, and kudos to you, kudos to Young working with you on continuous improvement of the conference over last years. And yes, here we are tonight celebrating 20 Jubilee of the International Youth Conference. Of course, that I'm not going to tell you how old I was back at the very first conference, but even then it was important, as we heard, to focus on the issue of promotion of European values and the tolerance in the Balkans. Still a very important topic for all of us. I'm sure that youth that has been involved in your organization most probably changed and became a part of elderly group. But the confidence did not change. And that is the most important thing. It did not change the purpose, focus, and not the interest of noting the interest of the young people at the European Union or the European integration of our respective countries. So we may say that this is also a jubilee of nurturing values of the European Union, or so-called European values in the Southeast Europe region, but also of youth participation in creating the program of the conference, and of many friendships that I am sure has been made during those 20 years. I saw that event this year, and judging by the agenda, is filled with many catchy titles, indirectly tackling the most pressing issues for region's future. According to the Balkan Barometer, I'm sure that you know that that is one of our products that we are very proud to have as a pool, the public pool of public opinion, but also business opinion within the region. And according to the latest one, European Union is where 68% of Western Balkans youth want to see their future, but also their present as soon as it's possible. It is mostly because of the values, as used from the region see EU as one which allows the freedom of travel, of work, of study, and of course of the economic prosperity in very big percentage. These are the privileges that young people from the region would like to share with their peers within the European Union. However, even those young people supporting the regions of succession to the European Union is slowly declining, from 70% last year to 68% this year. But we can explain that with a very slow pace of the process, which is already mentioned as one of the problems for the region. But we also hope that these data will also be food for thought for the discussion that you are going to have during those days, as we need thinking out of the box in terms of finding the solution to bring back the good feeling about the integration process of our respective countries. Somehow we are used to talk about the Western Balkans, but the Regional Cooperation Council is also dealing with the Southeast Europe, represented by 13 participants from that region, which is the region of the 150 million population, and the GDP, which accumulative made us or make us the 8th largest economy in the world. Then it should not surprise that we are actually dealing with the Southeast Europe 2030 strategy, which is a joint call for action by all 13 economies. The core principle of the action of this strategy is to support designing the regional policies for the whole of society and to make a priority activities which are to the benefit quality of our ordinary citizens' lives. Yes, we need obviously more of these. As an average, SE region has a lower life expectancy. With us, it's 77.3. With the EU is 81 years of the life expectancy, and that is one of the measurement of the good and better life. What we are also doing, our primary work, the work of the RCC, is in the domain of policies. And we are known, I'm sure that you will recognize us as somebody who was very instrumental in forging the roaming-free agreement around the region. So you can use your mobile phones in Kruševo, wherever you are coming from the Western Balkans, the same prices as you are using at home. We are also those who are responsible for the implementation of the green agenda, of the common regional market owned by the region and endorsed by the regional economies, which is also important for us. But let us go back and let me share you a little bit on the policies. You can imagine that this is not something that the general public usually see, observe, and find as important. That is why we are focusing within the portfolio of dealing with the policies on young people. I'm not going to say and use the catchphrase of youth mainstreaming, but we like to call that horizontal inclusion, youth-oriented in all our policies, but particularly, and this is the phase that I'm sure you know much better, is the Youth Lab project, Western Balkan Youth Lab project, which is headed by Ognjen Markovic. We have a very close connection with young people who are giving us input about their needs. So far, The topic for the discussion of the Youth Policy Lab was unemployment, mental health, as something that has been determined not by us, but by the popular need as of urgent attention. Youth Lab proved to be a process that creates better and youth-centered policies, and moreover, it provides to be more than an experiment, but rather a formula that works. From regional 11 recommendations that are determining unemployment, youth with policymakers present their solution at the final conference that was held in June this year on dealing with the creation of the law amendments, roadmaps, net mapping, and needs assessment crucial for the change needed. We used a very good successful example of North Macedonia in implementing of youth guarantee. So the working groups focus their work on this scheme, showing that there is excitement towards this practice in order to be applied in the Western Balkans. This successful work has been enlarged with the second Youth Policy Lab, which centered on the topic of the youth mental health, which was not strange as deteriorating youth mental health during a pandemic with a high unemployment rate led to multiple negative effects in the long run. Hope next year we will inform you about the successful work as well as the 21st edition of this conference. I'm sure that Ognjen will share much more on this during the next few days. I will stop here and again wish you the successful work in the next few days, and I really hope it will be a productive one in order to produce new solutions which are to become policies to favor youth and make young people want to stay in the region. And please do not forget one important thing. We strive for success in a more youth-centric region. We have to remember that we cannot achieve any of it by living in a bubble of self-interest, but instead we have to focus on mutual needs and cooperation. Once again, congratulations on reaching this Jubilee milestone, and may you continue to flourish for all times to come. All the best to all of you. Back to the conference in Kruševo. Great pleasure to be with you tonight.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Miščević, for your kind and warm welcoming remarks. And now we are moving on to our next speaker, who is here physically with us in Kruševo. He is Mr. Blažan Maleski, and I would introduce him as youth representative of North Macedonia to the Regional Youth Cooperation Office, but I know that he is so much more than that. Mr. Blažan, thank you so much for the support that you have been offering to this conference, but also to the Youth Alliance Kruševo. So please welcome our stage.
Yeah, first of all, there's no need to call me Mr. Blažan or anything. I'm still relatively young, but thank you. I put on my granddad suit because I'm slowly getting 30, or I am 30 at the moment, and in the past 2 years, I had the opportunity to work very closely on this conference, which is almost as old as me, 10 years. We can call it as old as me. But what is important for us as the Regional Youth Cooperation Office is that we give support to young people, to give them the platform to actually meet, to discuss the important issues that they have on their plate, to think about the next ideas that young people can accomplish. Now, of course, this is very, how should I say it, idealistic thinking. We are talking, we want to change the world, that we are important, and so on. But what is even more important is to have the self-criticism sometimes and to look into the mirror and say, well, sometimes we cannot influence everything. The good part is that RICO could influence and could support the International Youth Conference this year, hopefully in the years to come. But what is more important is to support you guys, the young people of the region, to get the opportunity to talk the real important stuff that is important to you in your lives. What are the policies that are driving you? What are the ideas that you're having for the future? Because the future, and this is a very also opportunistic speech that usually politicians give, the future is on the youth. But if the future is on the youth, then the future starts today. And I'm very glad that on the first day I have the opportunity to represent RICO, to support the International Youth Conference, to support Youth Alliance. But this would not have been possible if we, before 6 years, thought of a brilliant idea together with the German government and the French government in the Berlin process of having something like the Regional Youth Cooperation Office, which brings basically the contracting parties from the Western Balkan 6 together at one place and gives opportunities to young people like you to be part of it. And thankfully, I get to represent young people from North Macedonia. I have colleagues from all other Western Balkan 6 countries. But what is most important is to reach out to you, to give you the opportunity to build the future that you see, and the future hopefully starts today. And hopefully to 20 more years of future of the International Youth Conference. And I would finish with maybe an idea and food for thought. And I tried to be short because I know you had a long way. Try to think what you can impact on. It could be the slightest thing in your personal life that you think is like helping refugees who are in their need, to give solidarity to people who need it, or on a much larger scale. Think about how we together as young people and a new generation can influence the decisions that are being in our name, are being done in our name, but we are not present at the table. And be present, be vocal, use the opportunities that organizations such as RICO or the German Embassy or Youth Alliance Kruševo is giving, and participate, and get to know each other in order for us to have a better future and a future that we want to live in. And I think hopefully RICO can support you in that fight on the long run. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Blažen. I won't say Mr. Okay. Thank you very much. First of all, thank you very much for everything that RICO is doing for the young generation in the Western Balkans and in this whole region. But also, I would like to express my gratitude to thank you as a young person of this region. To you that you're always being the voice of the young people, and you're always supporting, encouraging, and thank you for the great remarks and your words. And last but not least, we are going back digital again. Next, we have Mr. Ivailo Tsonev, who is the Senior Program Coordinator for Bulgaria and North Macedonia at the Friedrich Neumann Foundation. And I would also like to use this opportunity to express our gratitude for supporting this conference and our initiative. Mr. Ivailo, the floor is yours.
Yes. Hello. Do you hear me well? Just to try.
Yes.
Hello. Okay. So hello. Youth Alliance team. So sorry for this. Yes. So, dear Youth Alliance team, dear Ambassador Holstein, dear distinguished guests, speakers, partners, and of course, dear participants in today's event. First of all, let me congratulate you for your excellent choice to be part of this remarkable event and to be with us this Friday evening, as well as over the upcoming weekend. I would also like to sincerely congratulate Youth Alliance Kruševo and its entire team on the occasion of the 20th anniversary of this event, which is, to the best of my knowledge, the largest international youth conference in North Macedonia. This event has turned into a landmark event for Youth Alliance Kruševo, but it has also turned into a well-established platform for dialogue and exchange among youth from the entire region on a topic of common relevance, the topic of the united, prosperous, and European future of the region. 20 years ago, the region was quite different, definitely. It developed a lot through the time, but at the same time, some of the challenges remained and many new challenges actually emerged. The societies became more connected, but at the same time, as we see recently, even more divided. And this underlines the importance of this event. It underlines the necessity for young people, young activists and leaders to be gathered together, to join forces around a common goal, and exactly the exchange and the development of policy approaches for the entire region as they see it, as they would like to live it in. Dear participants, I'm quite jealous of you, to be honest. Over the next days, you will go through a great and truly inclusive experience on a matter that young people are often excluded, simply because they're referred to as too young for this job, maybe. I believe that this shall and will change soon, however, because there is simply growing understanding among policymakers that the future not only belongs to the youth, but also that youth are already present, they are already here and now in this moment, and they need to be provided the tools for true impact. And this conference, the tradition that this conference sees and has brought into, I believe, is a good argument for this. I'm wishing you a successful conference, and I hope to keep in touch with you and also to collaborate with you, with all of you, long after this event. And we'll be happy to be involved in the event over the next days as much as possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Rivailo, for your kind and welcoming remarks. And now I would also like to use this chance to express our great gratitude to the Friedrich Ebert Stiftung in Skopje, because they have been supporting our conference for many years ago, and they are still doing this this year, even though unfortunately they didn't have an official representative here tonight with us. We want to express their gratitude. And also, right now, before we close this part of this session, I would like to invite our dear speakers to have one selfie with us that will stay for the institutional memory of this conference. Okay. Thank you very much for everything.
Once again, thank you very much. Yes. Okay. Now we're moving forward. We are talking about impact. What's the impact of the conference? We have some data for later, like some short remarks. But I would say that the biggest impact comes from someone who was part of this conference, like the before years, and also someone who is also, I would say, the one who make this conference to be as it should today, but also who give up, I would say, part of himself or herself for the development of this conference. And I must say that my first conference was 4 years ago, 2019. It was my first time that I was part of the team. It was also the first time that I've met her. So I would like to kindly invite Miss Anna Bampili from See in Action to give us, to introduce herself and to share what's the impact.
Oh, thank you very much, and good evening, everyone. So, I'm heard, right? Yes. Okay. So my name is Anna Babili, as Andrei said, and I was a participant back in 2019, actually. It was my first conference ever, I think, in general, not only, not only here in North Macedonia. So, speaking about impact, well, first of all, I think we need to define impact. I mean, there is some, personal result that has to do with your self-improvement, but then it has also to do with what you offer to society right after the end of a conference. And for me, I think this experience here was one of the best in my life, and I'm not talking only in terms of that 4 days that I was here and I had the chance to meet people around and maybe form some policy recommendations together or anything, but what happened after that was amazing. Actually, half of my career right now is actually occurred because of this conference. So I would like to speak a little bit about this experience, actually. So. I started as a participant here, and when I finished that, I just completed, the feedback form that I received right after the conference, and I just expressed my will to be a member of the preparatory group for the upcoming year. So this is how it all started, actually. I was selected as a member of the IPG. And later on, I had the chance to meet Biljana and Metodie and all members of Youth Alliance Kruševo, and from that we started something completely new that I could not even imagine back then that could happen. And we started with this initiative called Cooperation for a Common Future. I don't know if you are familiar with that. You will be during the upcoming days. My dear friend Nikos is going to to use this opportunity to present this to you in order to establish to facilitate actually the procedure of establishing bilateral youth cooperation offices between Greece and North Macedonia, which was back then, let's say, a new initiative that had not that much impact. Right now, almost 2 years later, we're talking about our first exchange program, and today I met one of the participants and I'm really happy that he got the chance to be there, even if, I don't know, even if there are things to be corrected and from in the upcoming future. But I can see that, well, we had our first exchange project, then we had, some forums, a forum in Skopje, but also in Thessaloniki. We met and involved many new people to our activities, and we managed actually to form, in this context, a new organization in Greece called See in Action that actually opts for youth cooperation at a regional level. And we try to promote this kind of collaboration through comparative analysis, research, and this is what we want to do from now on. So basically, at the moment, well, I started just as a graduate and I was a participant at the conference. I run an organization myself with some really nice people and really capable people. And I think that you should take every idea that is expressed here and work on that. And do not give up on the fact that, okay, we are young people and no one really takes us seriously, because you can take yourself seriously, you can trust each other even more in order to be able to form something new in the future. No one is going to give that to you anyways. You have to find the way through this experience to move on, if you want to, of course. Because it's nice, to go around ourselves all the time and say that, okay, we should be empowered, but do you feel any power in the first place? That's the question. So now I can say that I feel empowered. And at the personal level, I think I improved my public speaking. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Anna, very much for your kind words. And yes, I must admit that you have improved your public speaking, and it is so lovely to hear you talking. And right now, we are moving back digital again. We have another member of the alumni. Here we have with us Miss Anna Cristina from Eurodemos. Miss Anna Cristina, welcome, and please feel free to give your remarks.
Good evening, Your Excellencies, dear organizers, esteemed ladies and gentlemen. I hope you hear me well.
Yes, we can hear you well.
Very good. Thank you very much for the confirmation. I'm glad to see here people who have been close to International Youth Conference for a long time, but also many people who came to get to know us better on the occasion of the 20th anniversary conference. I'm Anna Cristina Zacornea, as you kindly presented. I'm the executive president of Eurodemos Association. And I can say about myself that I discovered in 2001 the civic organization life. And since then, I have lived the joy of understanding the civil society importance, which through the activities and concrete solution that can offer contributes to the development of community both locally and internationally. Eurodemos was founded in 1990, so practically was born together with democracy in Romania. And since 2008, we are member in the Agora of European Parliament. And since 2018, it has the status of a successful story at European level. And its projects are appreciated as a model of good practice. Eurodemos, it is a school, a civic school for involvement, training, and affirmation through volunteering at the local, national, and international level of the future opinion leaders. We are living nowadays rather interesting times with the influx of disinformation and fake news that can disturb our lives and even make us sick if we don't know how to protect ourselves from the negative influences. For those who know, when you heard news or the news are about using controversial person as a syntag, they know that it is about assassination media by pseudo media. For the leaders or the personalities with outstanding performance in a field of activity. These assassination media by pseudo media are very well paid. Unfortunately, the effect of disinformation, of fake news are harmful for the psyche. It is well known that the democratic countries are going now through leadership crisis. It is natural that following the elimination done by the assassination media by pseudo media of the valuable people that stands out for their usefulness for the development of the civic society, we end up at this leadership crisis. Its consequences are economic and political crises that can cause suffering and storage in all society. So we also know the context of meeting us today. My message is about building trust and cooperation. The lack of trust destroys the ability to cooperate, to harmonize the opposing forces that naturally exist. To clarify the message, for example, for young people, the opposite forces can be the colleagues, with different ideas, decision makers, anyone who not share or understand their point of view. The important thing is, as I hope we all noticed, when the opposite forces don't cooperate, don't harmonize, when they don't stay in dialogue, we became defensive. We become cynical, we look for guilty people, we have an attitude of superiority or aggression, and we can become paranoid, we build walls around us, and the list can continue. An intelligent option could be to show respect, to recognize the right to the existence, to the opposing forces, or to the others, we can say also, and to build trust. When there is a trust, opposite forces cooperate and harmonize naturally. I like rules. For example, I learned to respect accounting and financial rules because it is the only way you manage to have a successful project, a profitable business, or a harmonious community. When we build trust, we remain in dialogue, we remain in balance, and we can evolve in a complex, dynamic, and a changing environment. 3 steps are important for the building of trust. awareness of the situation, taking responsibility and start the dialogue, and transparency in intention and action. This is what our international conference does. Brings together the most promising young people from all participant countries, where they are offered a platform and 5 days to create a better tomorrow for all people, and why not, for the next generation. Eurodemos and Youth Alliance, Kruševo, started the construction of the current partnership more than 12 years ago. We participated in the conference over the years. We were part in the conference board. We had the honor to be among guests, and we bring guests from public institution from Romania at the conference. We practically enjoy we practically enjoy going through all these stages. The young people participating over the time, because we are talking about the impact in work in this youth conference that we are glad to anniversary today, 20 years of birth. These young people were helped in their development by being involved in the community's life, by working to improve the condition of young people and promoting opportunities for them. And others even managed to reach in the highest European forums to be a voice for the young generation of leaders. So, ladies and gentlemen, the conference has spoken clearly. The conference has been a safe spot for young leaders over the time, whose constant goal is to implement the European values for the future of the Southeastern European countries. So, dear participants, I wish you smooth and successful conference work and never be a victim of cognitive hacking. And before I close, I wish to thank each of our speakers for taking part in this anniversary conference. The quality and the caliber of the speakers this year is outstanding. I'm sorry I cannot join you and meet you and share with you both from our experience. At the same time, I congratulate the Youth Alliance Kruševo team for their professionalism, consistency, perseverance, and special thanks to Mr. President Metodia Stochevski, who's always contributed to the development of the community. Also, I want to kindly thank to Executive President, Ms. Biljana Stochevska, and from the staff to Ms. Anelia Mitrova. Also, concluding, I want to thank you very much for the honor of participating at the opening of the 20th anniversary edition of the International Youth Conference. I wish you many successful future edition that will help us to make our communities a better place. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ana Cristina. It was also our great honor to have you here, and thank you for the nice words, and that you shared a lot of information. And I believe that the participants to this conference are even more aware about the whole impact of the conference. Next, I mean, by the way, this morning when I was taking a shower, I started a dilemma in my head. Maybe Nina, you can help me.
Of course.
So I was thinking, because like since the conference has started 20 years ago, and it's still like sustainable, it happened traditionally, and but I was thinking, what makes it this sustainable, like to try to last this much years, like since this is the 20th edition, but what do you think that it's the I would say the main ingredient?
I'm not sure, but maybe the young people, the decision makers, maybe the devoted team.
Oof, I'm not sure as well, but I believe that in this room there is a person who was also part of the first conference, but to each conference till now, and can give us the answer to these questions. To my dilemma, but I believe our dilemma as well.
Yes, it's ours.
And I would also like to say that thanks to this person, I'm standing right here in front of you. And it's someone who is, I would say, who is my mentor, who is working with, who has dedicated her life to the young people and improving their skills and their development. So I would like to invite Ms. Biljana Stojčevska, the first project assistant of the International Youth Conference 2022.
I'm surprised, yes. Okay, so first of all, thank you very much that all of you are here and that we earn somehow your trust to be here. I know what means somebody from Bosnia to come in Kruševo. I hope that that you are listening to all. Very much thanks to my team, to my director. Very much thanks for strong support, especially today to Anelia. We are composed from seniors in Youth Alliance and from young people. So if we have mistakes, most probably it's because of seniors, not because of the young people during the conference, but we will not have strong gaps in our work. So my recommendation you to enjoy in these 5 days in Kruševo. I'm pretty sure that you will have very new contacts, very new friends, very new fresh ideas. I'm speaking again for the impact, or I'm wrong. Maybe I have another surprise.
Yes, later.
Okay, so thank you very much, Nina and Andre, for taking this challenge and moderate the opening ceremony, and see you on the cocktail.
Of course. Thank you, Biljana. And now we are moving on to the next person of the team who hasn't been part of the conference since day one, but has put a lot of effort, input, and most of her life she has dedicated in this conference. So right now I am inviting to join us here on our stage Ms. Anelia Mitrova, who is the second program coordinator of the conference.
I'm sorry to the
It's
technicians.
okay.
Thank you very much for being here. I'm very happy. You will. Okay. Okay. I'm very busy tonight, like now, but you will see me all around the hotel. I am moderating 2 sessions. I'm guilty for very manly program together with my IPG team. We are lacking of women, but I like to see a lot of women into the public, so I would like you to be vocal during the sessions. And I need to run because I need to find one participant who is stuck in Prilep. Sorry.
Thank you very much, Anelia. Thank you for the whole, for your whole, everything you have dedicated to this conference and to the development of this conference and for the program that we are going to, that I believe that you will enjoy during these days. And next, the conference team wouldn't be, I would say, full with the junior generation and the young generation of Youth Alliance. So I would like to use this opportunity to invite Ms. Sara Stojkovska and Ms. Janeta Markova to the stage to complete the whole young team of Youth Alliance together on the stage, but also to introduce themselves.
So, hello everyone, my name is Janeta and I'm a volunteer in Youth Alliance Kruševo. I just want to say that it is a huge privilege for me to work with this such an amazing team, and I would like to wish everyone have a pleasant stay here in Kruševo, and I hope we'll have a great time and productive time here. Thank you.
Hi everyone. I guess most of you talked with me previously in the last 2 weeks. We set up how you're going to travel, how is this all going to work. Well, you're here, you're now ready, so prepare yourself, get dressed nicely, and we'll see you tomorrow at all the sessions tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Sara and Janeta. And now, Andre, since you expressed your dilemma, I also have a question for you. What do you think? What is the one thing that makes this conference so unique and so special? Only one thing.
The young people.
Okay, something else?
I would say the dedicated team.
Okay, we mentioned that. Something else? Something regarding the content? maybe?
It's the IPG, of course. Yeah, of
course,
course, it's the
Andre.
IPG or International Preparatory Group, which are the few people who were also participating to this conference. And now they have the opportunity, I mean, this year together with Anelia, to create this program for you. To create the program and the content of the conference, but not only that, also to disseminate the results, because they are active young leaders in this region, but also to disseminate the results of this conference through their channels and through their network of young people. So I would like to invite Miss Amina Ibišević.
Then Miss.
Woo!
We will also invite Mr. Nikos Bakirtsis
Okay, we go with Marko Vukcević.
and Nikola Ivanovsky. Please join us.
I will maybe stand from this side. Okay. So, what's up?
Not much. How about you?
You can.
So I will start. My name is Amina Ibišević. I come from Sarajevo. This is my third time being at the International Youth Conference. The second time I'm being part of the IPG team, and so far it has been a delight every single time. I'm particularly excited to see all the questions that you guys are going to be asking our distinguished speakers, as well as listening to your discussions. As I'm sure you guys are brilliant minds who have a lot of ideas to share, and thank you. Hope you guys have a great time at our conference.
Hello, beautiful people. Can you hear me? I'm not hearing myself, so this is really weird for me. I'm not used to it because I yell often. I'm Nikola. I'm coming from the National Youth Council of Macedonia. I'm from Skopje. I have to thank you all for coming here, knowing that only from Skopje is like 2.5 hours. I can imagine someone coming from Montenegro. Yeah, it's near, but the road, it's like terrible. So thank you all for coming here and having the passion to do it. First the travel, and then 3 days of full work and a lot of discussions. So I wish you productive and fruitful 3 days. I hope you will get the most of it and produce actually the most of the content from this conference. Thank you.
Marko, you go on. Hi everyone, I'm Marko Vukcević and I'm from Montenegro. And yeah, I traveled 20 hours to get here, but okay. I want to ask you all kindly to hold all of the panelists here accountable, to talk, to be vocal about your needs, your wishes, and also to say if you disagree with something, if you agree with something, just please be here, be present, and talk with them, because this is the great place and like the best opportunity to have to actually make your voices be heard and to possibly make some changes. So good luck, and don't forget to also have a great time in Kruševo because it's an amazing place. So yeah, enjoy these 3 days.
Hello everyone, my name is Nikos Bakirtsis, I'm from Greece. I'm part of the IPG team. First of all, I'd like to thank my colleagues from the IPG team. We met many times together during the summer to organize this online, and I'm happy to see you in person right now again. Also, I'd like to thank Anelia Mitrova, who's very, very busy, but she led all our efforts, and we're thankful for her contributions. And as everyone said, please enjoy yourselves and also be vocal. We're here again on the 20th anniversary of the conference. Yet again, we're discussing the European integration of the region, as we discussed back in 20 years ago. So hopefully we'll have the conference, as Blazen said, for another 20 years, but hopefully we won't have to speak about the European integration of the region. And enjoy and be vocal and be active. Thank you.
Thank you very much to the whole IPG team. I'm pretty sure that our participants will like the program as much as we did. And we believe that it tackled a lot of burning issues that we have in our region, and that we'll have the opportunity to through a lot of discussions and working groups and a lot of panel discussions to get to the to try to get to the core of the issues and maybe to try to initiate a positive changes in the region. And as we move forward, the whole night we are talking impact from the conference, impact and impact and impact. We repeat just the word impact, but what's really the impact of the conference? We had the alumni with us. We could invite more people, but we didn't want this opening ceremony to be for another 5 hours, so that's why we decided to go with 2 alumni, but to have a short remarks regarding the impact of the conference. So that's why I would like once again to invite Ms. Biljana Stojcevska on the stage and you can, yes, of course you can applause, to share with us what's really the impact of this conference through these 20 years. By the way, in your backpacks you have a small bookmark where you can check all of the things that Biljana will be talking about. Thank you very much. So that's how it looks like.
This is the, yeah. Okay, thank you very much, Andrea and Nina. This year, the 20th edition of the conference, we decided to dedicate on celebration of results. And because we are small youth organizations, as our president already announced, we don't have very much capacities for following the impact of our work, because after finishing of the event, we are starting organizing new event. And we have tried, together with the team, to collect something in numbers in order to present you why it's important you to be active and engaged here. So during these 20 years of implementation of the conference, calculations are saying that more than 1,200 people participated on the event, and they are representatives from 24 countries. My highlight of the impact analysis was that I know that maybe I am boring, Blažan and Nikola, but I am announcing 2 of these numbers are Blažan and Nikola, what I'm saying. Repeating numbers, Janita was very much saying to me, these numbers are repeating numbers, so you are repeating very much on the conference, Blažan particularly you. However, we have found, together with our team, that for each euro invested for this conference, 70 euros were coming back, return investments in the community in the region. So we are very happy about this. You can calculate by yourself how much we and the donors invested and how much the social investments in our region was with this conference. So this is message. I hope that a lot of decision makers are watching on our live streaming on YouTube. Message to the donors and decision makers that they should start to invest much more in the young people. The investment in the young people is with huge impact. Another element which is very important is that we had more than 200 speakers on this stage. Not only on this stage, we have changed the venues around the Kruševo, but this is most common stage. More than 10 years we are implementing the conference here in this, amphitheater, or in this congress room. The participants or the alumni answered on our questions that the biggest impact what we have achieved, and I am highly recommending you to take their advice in the next 5 days, that is they found our impact in their knowledge and skills for the future actions and for the future leadership, like future leaders in the region. So try to collect as much as possible from this conference, because as Anna Bampili, my colleague, said that, yes, I will catch all of you while you're not listening to me, I'm very sure. So try to collect as much as possible from your colleagues and from all speakers, and bring in your town or in your small village, whenever, and make change with this knowledge and skills. I feel that we should mention that we had more than 100 team members for implementation of the conference. I can try to mention some of them. So some of them are also here. For example, Kira Avramovsky. I am not the only person from the first conference here. Also Kira and Metodia, and we are calling Jare. They are also from the first conference here with us. They're not active now in Youth Alliance Kruševo, but they are feeling our energy this evening, and they are together with us. There are also Radmila. For sure I will miss somebody. Radmila, Adam, Maya, Ančica, Ivana, Sara again. So we had a lot of people who are now very, very much integrated people in our society. Some of them are strong decision makers in our society. So I'm wishing I will not be on this stage after 20 years, I'm promising. It's too much, and I will be gray. But, and I will analyze some impact most probably, because this is my task in Youth Alliance Kruševo, to see what we are achieving with the young people. When I'm seeing today, Nina and Andrei, yes, Andrei, I'm your mentor. Nina, you have your mentor, most probably here, and Anelia is your mentor. What we have achieved, I am proud of you. So I want from all of these people to be proud. I'm pretty sure Igor, Jan, I don't know all of your names, but I'm pretty sure that we will be proud. So I will not take anymore. I know that it was too long, this opening ceremony. When you will have time, take a look what we have achieved. It's very small text. Also, when you will have time, write to me to assure me that we have achieved something with this edition of the conference, and write to some of our team what you feel like the biggest impact for yourself, for your community, for the youth generation, like results of the conference. So this is very important for us. Thank you very much for the attention. Nicola, thank you very much for the attention. And Nina, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Biljana, for those impressive numbers. And right now we are moving on to the next part of this official opening. Let's talk about a little bit about the program. So our international preparatory group has, together with the Youth Alliance team, has created one, I would say, very good program that I hope that you will all find very inspiring, and they have covered a lot of burning issues in our region. So in the next few days we will be talking about the complex crisis in this region. So we would try to give an answer to the question of whether we should panic right now or not. Then we will talk about the art of the cooperation, since a lot of people have mentioned on this stage that the cooperation is a very crucial thing for this region, and by cooperating with each other, I think that is the only way that we can move forward. And then we will talk about the Thessaloniki Forum. We will also talk about the potential tipping or turning points in the region, and of course about the shared European horizon. So I hope that you will all find this program provocating, and you will all have something to say about it. And also I would invite you now to find the working materials in your bags. So basically it's this little book. And here you can find all the information that you will need for the next few days. So here we have provided you with the program, with the schedule that Andre will talk about more later, but also with biography from the speaker, so you can read it before the sessions and get to know the people who will be giving their remarks from the stage. And I hope that you will all enjoy the next few days. And now I would invite Andre to provide you some of the most important logistical details for the next few days that you will also need.
Very much, Nina. Okay, so regarding the logistics, first of all, once again, welcome in Kruševo. I'm pretty sure that in the beautiful town of Kruševo. I'm pretty sure that the Kruševo and Montana, the Hotel Montana, will leave you a great, will make you to feel. I'm sure that will make you to feel as at home. That you will be pleasant here. As you know, we are basically on the top of the Kruševo is the highest town in the Balkans. So yeah, prepare a bit if their weather is a bit cold. When it comes to the program, as you know, during these few days in this hotel, there will be two conferences. The first conference is, of course, this one, and the second conference, I would like someone from the back to show their folders, to raise their folders somewhere in the back. Yeah. So as you can see, we have another conferences, which we will also have together as they dedicated on together and mutual cooperation partnerships between the Western Balkans, but also with the Visegrad region. So that's why, in terms of this, I will also continue. I would kindly ask you, for all of you, to wear your name tags in order to get familiar about the conference that you are attending, but also to, of course, to try to get to know your names, but also to have the interaction, etc. Next. We are moving to the sessions. So this I'm talking about the International Youth Conference. As you know, the plenary sessions are from 9:30 till 11, most of them. Then we are having an interactive and outcome-oriented roundtables. Also, the afternoon sessions are from 3:30 p.m. till 5 p.m. And also we are having an interactive and outcome-oriented roundtables from 5:30 till 7 p.m. And we are finishing, of course, with dinner. All the activities will be in this conference room, except for the participants from the other conference. We'll show you tomorrow morning the working group for that conference. And also we have Miss Biljana Dukovska here, that she will lead you. Yeah, you can see her. She will lead you during that conference. And also Janeta, which will be responsible for, most of the time will be responsible for you, the participants, for all your logistical requests. I finished with this. Okay, so next, regarding the reimbursement, we will do the reimbursement. We will collect the documents tomorrow. What was the time? Yeah, from 1:30 to till 2:30, we will collect your documents. Or please keep your boarding passes. Fill out you have in your backpacks. You have the reimbursement claims. So please fill them. And tomorrow we will collect the documents and the reimbursement for from the participants from the conference about the social entrepreneurship will be in Saturday. For the other participants, will be in Sunday. We will also have a post in the Facebook group with more details regarding the reimbursement. And for the reimbursement for the International Youth Conference, you should ask me or Nina or Sara. And for the other conference, you have also Janeta, because she's responsible for the other logistics. For everything that you require, you can also reach some of us. We will be more than pleased to help you. And I think that slowly we are, because we finished with all of this stuff, Now we are moving to the actual stars, I would say, because we were talking about that we have the guest speaker, we have the decision makers, but the real reason why we are doing this for 20 years are you, the young people, the active young leaders. So now I would kindly ask you, each and every one of you, to say a few words about them, like really shortly, like to say your name and to have a short introduction in, so we can start from here. Okay, so we have micro, okay. Thank you, Sarah.
Hello.
Okay, we can hear you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Antia Kirova. I come from North Macedonia, Strumica. I am 19 years old, and I am coming from Novus, non-governmental organization from Strumica, and I'm working in the youth field almost 2 years. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Anna Klesova. I'm a senior non-key expert, actually networks and event manager in Europe House Strumica, which is it's not organization which is working under the delegation of the European Union here in Skopje. So it is my pleasure to be here with all of you young people, and thanks again for Youth Alliance to inviting me at this conference, and hope to meet as much of you in this conference as possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. May I kindly ask you to stand up when you introduce yourself so that everyone in the room can see you?
Very well. Well, I'll have
okay.
the honor again.
Okay, you can sit. Yes, sorry.
Very well. Okay, so my name is Christo. I come from from Bulgaria, representative of the National Youth Forum of Bulgaria. Actually, I am currently graduating university in media and public relations studies. And an inspiration, this conference is actually an inspiration for my thesis, which is the Western Balkans and the European Union. So a huge, huge reflection on my consciousness, and I'm very excited to be here. Yes, I would love to pass on.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. My name is Philip. I'm from Germany. I have recently graduated in international economics, and I focused on the EU East integration 2004 and the future perspective of the region. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Georgi Michev. I'm coming from Bulgaria. I'm chairman of the executive board of Global Organization for Development, which I founded in 2009. For the past years, they've been organized different projects under my leadership. For example, for 2 years, we partner in 81 Erasmus Plus projects, organized 13 public lectures of high-level speakers in Bulgaria, starting with different ambassadors in Sofia, professors from one of the prominent universities in the world, like Georgetown and other ones. It would be my pleasure to have fruitful discussions with you, and I'm open for collaborations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Irena Pleșoiu. I come from Romania. I finished my legal studies in London, the UK, and then I came back home. Now I work in the Romanian Parliament, in the Senate. I'm really involved in the youth work. I work with the European Parliament on some projects right now, and I'm really happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ioana. I also come from Bucharest, Romania. I finished a bachelor's degree in human rights, and I'm now doing a master's degree in politics. I work in Brussels right now with the ALDE party, but I am a member of Union Save Romania of USR, the youth wing. I'm really happy to be here, and I hope we're going to have a lovely conference together.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ștefan Cheramian. I'm also from Romania.
I'm a member of Union Salvation of Romania. I'm studying international relations and European studies. I'm really happy to meet you, everybody here. It's my first edition, and I hope it's not the last.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Hamza Jelic. I'm coming from Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina. It's really my pleasure to be here with you tonight and following days. And also I can't wait to hear others' ideas and also share mine. Thank you.
Hello to everyone, my name is Mirza. I'm also from Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and we are two Bosnians who arrived on the time, I guess. We had some problems during the road, but it's everything okay. And as a person who just graduated at Sarajevo University in part of this region, it's really, really interesting, and I hope this would be really beneficial for all of us during next days.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jan Bekirov. I'm from Macedonia. I'm from Sfera organization, and I'm certificate youth worker.
Hello everyone, my name is Igor Stoikov. I come from Veles, North Macedonia. I'm very happy to be here, especially with people that I know from Youth Alliance Kruševo. I've been involved in some of their projects for now maybe 4 years. And I can say that I'm very happy that this organization is involving young people, since I think that this is the most sustainable and the most youth-friendly organization in North Macedonia. And I'm very happy by how the logo looks of the conference. And I think that the 0 and the 20, the 0 is the window from the Macedonian monument in Kruševo, yes, which is a very beautiful monument that you have to see while you're here. And congratulations to whoever did the logo, it's amazing.
Thank you, Igor, for the compliments.
Hello everyone, I am Silvana Faruku. I come from Albania. I graduated in contemporary linguistics in University of Tirana and Humboldt University. I'm representing Erasmus Student Network in Tirana, and I'm thrilled to be here and to see all those motivated young people that really want the change. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, my name is Emma Mechai. I am 18 years old and I come from Tirana in Albania. I'm a young journalist and activist early engaged in different awareness, advocacy and lobby activities about the protection of human rights, youth participation, gender equality and peace building, with organizations like UNICEF, OSCE, UNDP and Save the Children. Here I am representing the Youth Voice network of organizations in Albania, and I'm really happy to be here because I believe all of us are the leaders of tomorrow, and I hope that we will be a generation of positive leaders who will work towards more peaceful communities and fair decision making. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Esmeralda. I came from Albania too, as Emma and Silvana. And it's almost 5 years now being active and doing voluntary work and working with youth, like a youth worker. And I think that it's not a time for youth, but the time is now. And thank you for being here, and hope to have a good time.
Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Urban Jakša. I'm from Ljubljana, Slovenia. But I'm currently living in Lisbon, Portugal, so I traveled quite from a far place. I'm a professor at Lisbon University Institute, where I teach a master's course in Europe as a global actor. But before that, I would like to see Europe as a regional actor, even more than it currently is in this region. So I'll be looking for your tips and views on that issue.
Thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Yannis and I come from Greece. I'm a senior undergraduate of International European Relations, youth worker and project manager at the Kinitro NGO. And I'm really looking forward to get all the insights and perspectives from participants that they made the travel here to Kruševo. And I'm really hoping that this can be a sustainable network, that we can have indeed corporations in between us after the complementation of this conference. Thank you.
Yannis?
Hello
Hello everyone, my name is Zülber. I came from Kosovo and I'm currently working at the mayor's office in the city of Gilan. Thanks a lot for having us here and I'm confident that we will have a great time together. Thank you.
Thank you. I would agree.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Monica. I come from Bulgaria. It's already very exciting and I can feel it's very enriching and meaningful to be here. So thank you for having me. I'm a kindergarten teacher. I just realized that I work with the little troublemakers. And now I see what would be the future or what could be the future for them. So you would work with youth. And I will try to make the connection about that. It's, it's exciting.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Julia. I'm from Germany and I study international cultural and business studies. But currently I'm doing an internship at the Regional Office for East and Southeast Europe in Sofia for the Friedrich Naumann Foundation. And I'm also here representing Friedrich Naumann.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Matthias, also coming from Germany. I'm an economist by education and a financial analyst by practice, having graduated on the development of Southeastern Europe and the impact of foreign direct investments. And I've been involved in student work for 5 years now and really looking forward to very interesting discussions during this conference.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Moin, I'm Peter. I'm the third German in line and it's funny, I'll study in Coimbra next year, so maybe I have a future professor right in front of me as well in Portugal. I've been living in Macedonia for 2 years, from 2017 to 2019. Dobro, može da lafam na makedonski, ne, nikakav problem. A German who speaks Macedonian, it blows everybody's mind. But I fell in love with the region during those 2 years. And since then I've followed my passion academically and study European science in Chemnitz. Now I'm doing an internship in Skopje at the think tank Reaktor. And I'm happy to be here again for the second time. Yeah, cheers.
Hello, I'm Victoria. I'm coming from Bulgaria, but I'm currently based in Brussels, where I do activist work in the field of digital rights. And one of the things that we've noticed is the lack of youth participation in the tech and digital field, which is why I'm very excited to be here and see some ideas about getting the youth more involved and what we can do in our part as the key stakeholders. And I'm also part of another youth organization called IGE in Europe, which made me realize the really great power of the youth movement. So I'm very excited to be sharing this experience here with everybody. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Alberto from Italy. I'm a graphic and social designer working in a social enterprise called the Itinerari Paralleli, and we work on different kind of projects involving social and cultural matters, both on a local level and an European level. So I'm happy to be here and get to know all of you.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Alessia. I'm from Italy, but I'm currently living in Skopje, in North Macedonia, for a year because I'm doing Italian civic service, and I'm working as a project developer for ALDA. It's a European Association for Local Democracy. And I'm very happy to be here. It's a really good experience to be here and share my experience from person from Italy with the perspective for so many people from so many different countries and from the Western Balkan region. Thank you.
Hi to everyone. Apparently there is the Italian crew here because we are from Italy, all of us. And guess what? I'm doing the same of Alessia, so she already said everything basically. We are working in Skopje with this association, it's called ALDA. And I studied interdisciplinary Eurocentral studies on Eastern Europe. And that's how I get focused on this region. And that's it, basically.
Hello everyone, my name is Jurica. I'm from Varaždin, Croatia. I'm 24. I'm a part of the local youth center in Varaždin, VUK or P4 as some may know it. I'm also a music producer, an audio engineer, working in the fields of culture on the local level.
Hello, my name is Luka Bračun. I come from Croatia. I'm also part of P4 youth organization, and I'm currently studying informatics and business at University of Zagreb, and I'm looking forward to meeting you all and spending quality time together. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Domagoj. I'm from Croatia as well. I'm from a town called Vukovar. I'm studying on the same college as Luka, and that's how I got in contact with P4 as an organization. And I'm very honored to be here and see the impact which is mentioned so often in this conference. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Lazar. I'm coming from Serbia. Actually, in last 2 years, I'm working on the Faculty of Law, University of Niš, on the subject of constitutional law as a teaching assistant, and I graduated on that faculty before 1 year. So I'm, let's say, specialized in the area of the human rights, and I did my master thesis on that area also. I really hope we will have a useful time here and make some good contacts for the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi everyone. First, I apologize to those who I've got my back turned to. It feels kind of awkward, but anyways, I am Amina Kaya and I come from Pristina, Kosovo. I am a general medicine student, but please don't ask me why your tests are taking so long because I still don't know. But currently I'm here representing my network of young European ambassadors, so I represent the network in Kosovo, and I'm also an ambassador of Council of Europe's campaign Block the Hatred, Share the Love. And I love being here, and I just can't wait to see what all of you have to bring. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Yetmira Luci from Kosovo. I'm doing a master's degree in public relations and journalism. Currently, I am working as a journalist at a television in Kosovo. I am really honored to be here with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Maria. I'm from Croatia, and I'm a public healthcare worker. So I work a lot with people, and I'm conscious about many problems in our society, and I'm hoping to hear different opinions here about them.
Hi, I'm Peter. I'm from Germany. I'm a political science student, and I'm here for the Young Liberals, which is the youth organization of the Free Democratic Party in Germany. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Dunja Pavlović and I'm from Kragujevac from Serbia. I'm studying law at the University of Belgrade. I'm part of Youth Forum of European Movement in Serbia and also part of Association for International Cooperation within the Faculty of Law. And I'm so happy to be here and can't wait to meet all of you. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Bojana and I'm also from Serbia, one small town, Zvečan. And it's my pleasure to be here with you guys. I'm currently a student of sociology, but I'm working like project assistant in one of our NGO Alert.
Hi everyone, I'm also from Serbia. My name is Marija Milić. I'm a journalist. I'm writing for a Blokoder magazine that's an online magazine for youths. Also, actually not for youths, we write about youth, but it's for everyone who loves to read, and I'm really glad I'm here.
Hello everyone, I'm Jasmina. I came from Montenegro and this is the second time that I'm part of this conference. Here I'm representing a political party Demos from Montenegro and I'm very happy to be here with all of us.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Valentina. I also come from Montenegro, Podgorica, and I'm here in front of students of law faculty of Montenegro.
let's continue Montenegrin share. My name is Aleksandar Dragicevic, and I have the pleasure and the honor to be one of the guest speakers here. I specialized in mobilizing local communities and creating narratives to support, and pretty much I show people how to protest. So I'll be more than happy to share some of that knowledge here. So feel free to ask, and thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, I'm Lazar and I came from Montenegro too. I'm sports journalist and I'm coming from in front of NGO Safra from Montenegro, and that's it. I'll speak more tomorrow because I'm panelist at this conference.
Greetings guys, here's another guy from Montenegro. My name is Filip. I recently graduated from the Faculty of Economics. I specialized in international business, and together with my colleague Haris from NGO Prim, I'm looking forward to discussing more about social enterprises and how we can implement it further in our region. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Biljana Dukovska. I'm here for the first time, and congratulations for the amazing impact this conference is doing. I have studied business, but I finished in NGO. Civil society sector is my home. I've changed a lot of NGOs, and now I'm in one working with social issues, mostly eradication of poverty and social exclusion. And here I will be moderating the conference of social enterprises, and I'm happy that I will learn about realities in neighboring countries. And I'm very happy that I'm surrounded with young people, so my feeling is somehow getting younger.
Hello everyone, my name is Boris. I come from Belgrade, Serbia. I have a bachelor degree in law, and I'm currently working as a judicial trainee. During my studies, I have also worked at the local youth office, and so I know about the youth engagement and the processes it makes. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to discuss different topics, especially about European values in the days to come. Thank you.
Thank you.
Before I start, I have to admit that I feel a bit old being 25 among so many youth. So my name is Pavlos. I'm from Greece, Athens. I studied political science and public administration at the University of Athens. I graduated, I did a master's degree in international economic relations, and right now I'm currently working as a policy assistant at a think tank based in Greece, titled the Network for Reform in Greece and Europe. So I will be representing during our plenary sessions my network, and I'm really honored to be here among you.
So hello everyone. I'll try to be as brief as possible because hopefully we'll get to know each other in the next few days more. My name is Veronika Seinou. I'm 23 years old. I'm from Greece, and I'm an undergraduate student studying political science and international relations. And this is my first edition of the conference, so I'm thrilled to be among you all, and that's pretty much it. I have very high expectations for this conference.
Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, my name is Anna. I'm 22 years old. I'm also from Greece. I'm currently studying political science and international relations, and at the same time I'm studying psychology. I'm very glad to be here, and I'm looking forward to meet everyone actually.
Hello everyone, my name is Musa Zoa, coming from Albania. I am representing a youth, I am representing as a social entrepreneur here in conference for the first time. I have studied economy, bachelor in business administration, master in risk management, and working as executive director for Center for Development of Transferable Skills. Thank you.
You?
Hello everyone, my name is Lorela. I am a project assistant on a young youth organization called Young Professional Network. Our organization has a very close cooperation with Youth Alliance Krushevo, so it's a pleasure for me to be here. And I would like also to take this moment to congratulate Andre, Nina, and Janeta for their hard work and for representing the youth so beautifully. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Rubin Botlamini from Poland, currently studying nursing. I'm so glad to be here and I can't wait to meet more like every one of you and get to know more of you guys. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, I am Tapiwa Nashe Chamburuka. I am from Poland and I am representing Euro FRSC and I can't wait to learn more from this conference.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Martin and I'm from Slovakia. I'm 18 years old high school student and I'm so glad and exciting to be here and I can wait to hear your opinion. Yeah, thank you.
Hello, my name is Brooke Simons and I'm also from Slovakia and happy to be here.
Hello, my name is Haris. I'm coming from Montenegro and in front of NGO Prima, I'm here with my colleague representing my country and my NGO. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sean. I'm originally from Ireland, but I've been living in Prague, Czech Republic for 7 years. I represent Mission Reconnect. I'm very happy to be here and I'm very much looking forward to the next few days.
Okay, hi. I'm the last one, yeah, the lucky one. My name is Marta. I'm originally from Latvia, but I represent Czech Republic, Mission Reconnect, as it happens in Europe. Yeah, well, I look forward to all the activities in the upcoming days, so yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Marta. Okay, so before we proceed to the last part, I forgot to mention some stuff, the logistics. But but I have a question first. Do you believe in black magics? Black magics and superstitions? Because we've heard that the seats at the back are cursed. So that's why we will kindly ask you, like during these few days, to fight for your region in a way that you are going to be face to face with our guest speakers here, and that you will be in the front line of our battle for a better region. And one more thing before we finish with everything. Of course, it's not celebration if it doesn't have a proper party, or I don't know. So after we finish with the opening ceremony, I would all invite you to cheer up for the 20th edition, for the 20th birthday of the International Youth Conference at the bar that you were coming here. So that was all with the logistics. Thank you very much.
Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, thank you. So I also want to say at the end that I truly believe in each and every one of you that we will fulfill our expectations and expectations from this conference. But also I think that we should all keep in mind that the main goal of this conference is networking. So I strongly suggest all of you to use this opportunity and network with all the young people who are here. And also, I hope that we will have a fruitful discussion with all the speakers and the program that the IPG team and the Youth Alliance have prepared for us. Andre, do you have something to add?
I mean, there is nothing much that we can add after all of the great remarks that we had during the night. What I would say is to use this opportunity, because if we want to have a European future, everything is depending on us, on how much we'll engage in order to achieve our goals regarding our countries, regarding our region. and that for us to use this opportunity for us to be the voices, but not the echoes of our region. And as a concluding remark, we are having one sentence that we are using like each year of the conference. It's let's build the region we want to live in. Thank you very much once again for being with us on the opening ceremony. And I'm inviting once again to the celebration at the bar. And I hope that you will have amazing time in Kruševo, but also a lot of fruitful discussions. Thank you very much.